be something good to look at, so we'll bring him up here with us. All right, good afternoon. My name is Brad Paquette with Gainesville Fire Rescue. We do have, thank you all for coming out today. I know it got a little bit warm. I was worried about rain this afternoon, but I guess it cleared up, so we're lucky for that. We do have a couple guest speakers who'd like to address the audience. First one is Local 2157 President Jeff Lane.
Thank you, Brad. Certainly want to thank Brad and his whole committee. On behalf of Gainesville Professional Firefighters, I would just like to say thank you. And certainly we've done the least, but we're more than willing to be out front. These guys have done a great job. I hope you can imagine with me what they've done, and their commitment to this cause is the little bit that we can do here today is barely a testament. I don't know if you've ever ridden in a fire truck, but it's not exactly a Cadillac. And it's a testament to their kidneys and backs, all these thousands of miles that they've driven. So we certainly thank them for that effort. But I would, and you've seen the size of these vehicles, but this brings to mind one thing, and I'll just have a few comments. The thing about the trucks and the size and how big this event is nothing compared to how big we can be. And I think that's really the message that what I'd like to leave with you, is that together we're bigger than loss. We're bigger than pain. And by God, we're going to be bigger than cancer. So thank you for your big effort on our behalf and on behalf of all the women and everyone with cancer. Thank you for being here.
All right, thank you. Next up, we have Gainesville Fire Rescue Interim Fire Chief, Gene Prince.
Just want to take this opportunity to thank the many supporters, the Alachua County Commission, the Gainesville City Commissioners, City Manager Russ Blackburn for letting us get into these shirts today. The pink. Jeff was talking about commitment, and certainly I was talking to one of the gentlemen involved in the Pink Heels Tour. They started out 3 years ago with one truck and $3,000, and today they're touring, I think he told me 60 cities in about 50 days, and that's amazing. They have 30 trucks out on the road. That's commitment. So we're just asking about commitment today, the commitment of the Gainesville firefighters and all the locals around this area that's committed, but also each of us, because we all have someone who's been touched by cancer, whether you're a family member of someone that has it. In our own department, we have somebody that's dealing with cancer. Some of our retirees now are dealing with it, so it is home to us. And as Jeff has said, we're bigger than that, we're bigger than cancer, and we just ask you to be big when you think about what you're going to support. Thank you very much.
And next up is Mayor Pro Tem of Gainesville, City of Gainesville, Ms. Gina Mastrodicasa.
And the best you can do. Well, good afternoon, everybody. I'm very excited to see all of you. I had the opportunity this morning to go and do a photo opportunity at the University of Florida with my colleagues there with the UF Police Department, and all employees from all over campus gathered on the steps of Tigard Hall wearing the shirts. I was able to bring my girls with me. They too were wearing pink. They're 6 months old. They're home taking a nap now, so sorry you missed your shot there. But I think this is a great opportunity for all of this community to understand what a collective issue this is. And I know that after this event, the trucks are moving on to another event on Butler Plaza. It's really designed to get as much awareness as possible. Before I read the proclamation, I did want to recognize my colleagues who are here. I've seen Commissioner Randy Wells, Commissioner Wells. I've seen Commissioner Lauren Poe. Nice, he's back there. I've seen Commissioner Thomas Hawkins. He's right back there. And did any of my other colleagues make it over? Okay. I saw City Manager Russ Blackburn. We're going to make him wave. He doesn't like to ever wave, but he's back there. He's waving. And Assistant City Manager Fred Murray, who's also a modest kind of guy. And so thank you to everybody who's here from the City of Gainesville. I know we have a lot of staff. And for this proclamation, I'd like to make sure I've got representatives of the Pink Heels Tour Initiative to receive the proclamation. So if you're traveling with the trucks, come on up.
Dave Graybill.
I'm like, somebody's coming.
Where's Dave?
Dave's giving an interview.
He's giving an interview.
He's coming.
He's coming. Okay. Well, yeah, I should also add, I'm the only woman right now on the Gainesville City Commission, so I was very excited to find out that Mayor Craig Lowe is unavailable because he's traveling, so the Mayor Pro Tem gets to do it. And also I was very excited because I knew hanging on to my pink Converse high tops would be worth it for 20 years. So I still have them. Okay. Thank you. You guys ready? Okay. So this is a proclamation on behalf of the City of Gainesville. Whereas the Pink Heels Tour will be visiting Gainesville, Florida on September 30th, 2010. And whereas Cares Enough to Wear Pink campaign began in September of 2007. And whereas there is a need to raise awareness and money for the fight against cancer for the women of this city and this country. And whereas in 2009 in Florida alone, there was an estimate of 102,210 total new cancer cases. And whereas the Gainesville Professional Firefighters Local Union 2157 supports the Pink Heels Tour and the Cares Enough to Wear Pink campaign. Now therefore, I, Craig Lowe, by the authority vested in me as Mayor of the City of Gainesville, do hereby proclaim September 30th, 2010 as the Alachua County Pink Heels Initiative Day in the City of Gainesville, and invite all of our citizens to join me to become educated about women's cancer diagnosis and treatments. In witness whereof, I've hereunto set my hand and caused to be affixed the official seal of the City of Gainesville, Florida, the 7th day of September, 2010. I like your outfit.
Is this what we get next week?
Yeah. Very good. Nice.
Actually, right now I'd like to introduce the founder of the Pink Heels Tour, Mr. Dave Graybill.
Hey, I'm gonna come out here for just a second. It's hard for me. I have I'm a little ADD, so I want to thank the firefighters and the police officers in the state of Florida. You guys are the greatest collective, selfless organization and a group of men and women in the nation. For all the politicians, the teachers, the leaders of this community, the proclamation was one of the best written proclamations that I've read out of probably the 400 or 500 that we've been given in the 3 years touring the country. As you know, I'm just a BLS firefighter in the back of a fire truck in Glendale, Arizona, and came up with the program to celebrate women by wearing her color. Just the other day in a nursery school, 5- and 6-year-old boys and little girls, I said, what does pink mean? They say girls. So what does blue mean? It means boys. Knowing their organization is predominantly 95% male, I consider us leaders in our community because we got into the profession because we're selflessly driven. I don't know how it happens. A lot of us are selflessly driven. And I have to give all the credit in my life, and I mean this more than anything in the whole world. I don't even know this woman right over here. I don't know if she's a survivor. But she's the most important person in my life right now, that I've locked eyes on her, and I will protect her at all costs. I will. It's just who I am. If cancer had a face and it came to dinner, and we're sitting at dinner, and her and I are having a little dinner, getting to know each other, and it came to the table, and it said, one of you are going to get cancer. What am I going to do as a man? Oh, no, you get it. I'm out of here. You're good luck. As a man and as men's men, we've created a movement to celebrate her. She probably could take care of it herself, but we're not going to let her. We're going to march against a disease like a terrorist. It's a terrorist. I don't care what cancer you have. If you're a woman and you get diagnosed with cancer, know that these trucks love you. Know that there's 300,000 signatures of women that we've met all over the country that have signed these trucks out of pure love. This was started on $3,000. I have no sponsors, no donors. We sell a t-shirt, we move forward. We sell a t-shirt, we move forward. We bring them to your communities to celebrate a program using the Maltese and the badge. The President of the United States on that pile at 9/11 said the public safety was our first line of defense in this country. Guess what? I created an army out of love. We police and firefighters have come together to wear her color. We're going to collectively march against this disease we call cancer because it's a terrorist. And guess what? We don't want the money. We want to bring you love and compassion and make the people of the community come together for her. If we do that, and I'm telling you, I'm not making up anything you guys don't already know. If I touch one woman's soul by this truck or by her anguish from cancer, guess what I get if it's selfless? I get 100 women. They're that way. They're that way. You touch one, you get 100. Now him and I, we could be touched, go back and forth, and the following morning we're waging new battles. Women are the glue to everything right in our communities. Saying all that, we're the fastest growing movement in the country. We're in 10,000 cities in 34 months in 4 countries. We have 30 pink fire trucks. Cities are having 1 pink fire truck built in each city. That truck goes to all the charity events. We can't draw lines, people. If it needs to be in an elementary school, it's there. It's at a high school, it's at a college, it's at a church, it's at a fundraiser. We need to celebrate our women more. Saying that, men get cancer too. And for all you men out there, you're gonna get some form of cancer. 1 in 3 men will get cancer by the time you're 75. You're gonna get breast cancer, and you can't put off anything funky around your breasts or anywhere in your body. If you get a lump, go get it checked. Our women will be behind us if that happens. A couple years from now, we'll have blue trucks. But we will not have blue trucks until you ladies tell me it's okay to do it. Because we're doing this in honor of you, it's not about us. When that happens, we'll have female firefighters drive those blue trucks across the country. It'll be called Blues for Big Boys, and they will march on our behalf as men. We divide the world in half, people. It's not about religion. You divide the world in half, it's not about politics. If you divide the world in half, it's perfect. It's blue and it's pink. And everything great comes from our women. And that's what this is about. It's an honor to be here. Take our logos, was we created, to give it to your cities for free. Use the art, sell it to your whole community, get your schools involved in the program, sell the shirts. All the money stays right here, 100% of it. Take care of the woman across the street that has cancer right now. I guarantee if we all started walking down that street, we'd find a lady with cancer that isn't feeling any love. But we could show her by just a hug. That's how awesome they are in our lives. So I appreciate it very much. My mom's the most important person in my life, and I really meant that when I said that. I would wage war for you. Thank you very much.
Next, I'd like to introduce a longtime friend of firefighters in this county and in this whole area, a longtime civic leader, businessman here in Gainesville, Mr. Perry McGriff.
Thank you to the Pink Heels. This is a wonderful opportunity to save lives. My mom had breast cancer. She had a radical mastectomy when I was in college, and a few years later she had her other breast removed. So I've been involved in a family that has had breast cancer. We must solve this problem and we must cure cancer. And because we have an attitude of excitement that has occurred around this country, we will solve cancer because it's the right thing to do. And we appreciate you coming, and thank you very much for letting me be part of the celebration today.
And now I'd like to introduce County Commission Chairwoman, Ms. Cynthia Chestnut.
Thank you. And I too want to thank the Pink Heels Initiative. We have firefighters here today from Arizona, North Carolina, South Carolina, Texas, did you say Texas, and South Dakota and Florida. Welcome to our community. We presented this proclamation the other day, so I'm pleased to present it again to our two chiefs, and to our president of our union. Whereas cancer affects millions of people all over the world, including the firefighters and paramedics who care for those battling this disease on a daily basis, we stand united in an attempt to eradicate this terrible disease and, until a cure is found, help alleviate the suffering of those living with cancer. And whereas in 2010, the American Cancer Society estimated 1.5 million new cases of cancer to be diagnosed in the U.S., including 207,000 women being diagnosed with breast cancer, 14,000 in Florida alone. And whereas cancer is one of the deadliest diseases of them all, we must all unite to fight it. Firefighters and paramedics throughout Alachua County and North Central Florida have come together to take a united stand to show women suffering from cancer that we care by simply wearing pink. And whereas firefighters normally wear blue uniforms 365 days a year, for 3 days they will wear pink to show support and encourage those who courageously fight this battle for life. And whereas Alachua County joins together with the fire rescue professionals of Alachua County Local 3852, Gainesville Professional Firefighters Local 2157, Alachua County Fire Rescue, Gainesville Fire Rescue, and other fire departments who have united to form the Alachua County Pink Hills Initiative to encourage their members to participate in the Pink Hills campaign in honor of women who waged the battle against cancer. Now, therefore, through the authority vested in me by the Board of County Commissioners of Alachua County, Florida, I do hereby proclaim October 25th through 27th, 2010 as Pink Hills Week in Alachua County, Florida. Duly proclaimed this 30th day of September 2010, signed by me, Cynthia Moore Chestnut, and here, I guess you're going to say a few words, Chief Bailey or Chief Northcutt. Brett?
Go ahead.
Thank you. Well, not all at once.
Okay. Thank you again very much for the opportunity to be here today. And I'm sure that if you look to your left or to your right, you wouldn't have to look very far to either know someone, a family member, or a friend that has either experienced cancer or that is now experiencing that terrible disease. Many of us have had not only family members, but spouses that have been affected by this terrible disease. But this initiative is one of those that will help to eradicate that disease. And with our support, with your support, the public's, we can move closer to that than what we've ever been before. So thank you very much. Thank you, Pink Hills, for coming to the community, and we're glad to be a part of the campaign.
Now we have a proclamation from the Bradford County Commission. What's your name again? Bill Crutchfield. It's Bill Crutchfield.
Thanks. I'm Bill Crutchfield. I'm the president of the Local 4315 out of Bradford County, and I just want to thank the Pink Hills, Alachua County, and Gainesville for inviting us to be part of this. We do have a few members in our department, in our union, that are directly affected by women's cancer. And we're very privileged to be part of this. Here to read the proclamation signed by our county commissioners. Whereas cancer affects millions of people all over the world, there's proven correlation between firefighting and the increase in cancer rates. We stand united in the attempt to eradicate this terrible disease, and until a cure is found, help alleviate the suffering from those suffering from cancer. Whereas cancer is one of the deadliest diseases of them all, we must all unite to fight. Firefighters and EMS personnel throughout Bradford County and North Central Florida have come together to take a united stand to show women suffering from cancer that we care by simply wearing pink. And whereas firefighters and EMS personnel normally wear blue uniforms 365 days a year, for 3 days we can wear pink to show our support and encourage those who can courageously fight to battle for life. And now, therefore, be it resolved that Bradford County and Florida join together with Bradford County EMS Association Local 4315, Stark Fire Professional Firefighters Local 3120, Bradford County Emergency Services, Stark Fire Rescue, and other fire departments in our county have all united to form the Bradford County Pink Hills Initiative to encourage other members to participate in the Pink Hills campaign in honor of women who wage the battle against cancer. And be it further resolved that October 25th, 26th, and 27th, 2010 be declared Pink Hills Week in Bradford County, Florida, in which firefighters and EMS personnel countywide will wear pink to show support for battling cancer. Signed, John Wayne Hersey, Chairman of the Board. Thank you.
And our next speaker is the current president of the Fire Rescue Professionals of Alachua County, Mr. Brett Sandlin.
Good afternoon, everybody. I just want to say thanks for coming out. This was a presentation that we saw back in June at our convention down in Orlando, and I was approached to do this in the county. Kevin Ruapaw is the chairman for the county part of it. He has done a phenomenal job. Him and Brad and several of the city guys have worked tirelessly to get this done. We leave here and go back to Butler Plaza. I can't say thank you enough to our fire chief, Ed Bailey and Bill Northcutt, and Commissioner Chestnut for allowing us to do this, and Mr. Reed, our county manager. This hit near and dear to our heart when we brought this up. We have some there's some people very close to us that are being affected right now as we speak. And we say a prayer for them every day, and this means a lot. So thanks everybody for coming out.
As the chair of the committee who helped lead out in the Alachua County Pink Heels Initiative, I have had the opportunity to be able to work with some of the greatest people in this area. We have representatives from 11 different departments that have come together to be able to create our initiative. Not only Alachua County Fire Rescue and Gainesville Fire Rescue, but we have representatives from High Springs Fire Department, La Crosse Fire Department, Newberry Fire Department, Putnam County Fire Rescue, Bradford County EMS, Stark Fire Department, Gilchrist County EMS, Melrose Fire Department, and the University of Florida Police Department. They represent 5 separate International Association of Firefighters locals who have come together uniting to be able to help battle women's cancers. And this is something that I have never done before. We've never seen this done before in our area. For 5 locals to be able to get together, to put aside our differences and to be able to come together for a common cause is absolutely amazing. And I have to give a big round of applause to all of my committee members who have helped to make this possible. Additionally, I want to thank our corporate sponsors who have helped us out to be able to make today possible. The City of Gainesville for graciously helping us out with this venue today, Butler Plaza and Butler Enterprises for making our venue available at 3 o'clock, and Everyman Sound Company who has helped us out with our sound systems today. I do want to tell you a little story about the history of the Alachua County Pink Heels Initiative and where we're going from here. As President Sandlin said, we started off at the Florida Professional Firefighters meeting in Orlando, and we all were presented with the same video of Dave Graybill and his story with Pink Heels. And immediately I looked across the table at the rest of our executive board and I said, this is something we have got to do. And I looked over at the table next to us and the Gainesville firefighters were sitting there, and I could tell they were over there scheming as well, saying we have got to do this. And when we got back into Alachua County, we started making our plans for the Alachua County Pink Heels Initiative. Gainesville and Alachua County firefighters got together and we decided that we wanted to make this even bigger, and we started calling the small municipalities in Alachua County. And our goal was to have every firefighter within Alachua County in pink in the dates of October 25 through 27. After our initiative got kicked off, I started fielding phone calls from multiple agencies outside of Alachua County saying, we want in, can we join your initiative? And then I got a phone call about 2 weeks ago from the University of Florida Police Department that says, I hope you don't mind, but we're joining your initiative. We've already got the shirts ordered. They're on their way here. So our committee met again earlier this week on Monday, and all 11 agencies were represented, and we have decided that we want to make this an annual event. We want to continue the tradition of the Pink Heels Initiative in our area. As you can tell, the initiative has outgrown our name of the Alachua County Pink Heels Initiative. So next year we are going to be represented as the North Florida Pink Heels Initiative. And we're going to involve law enforcement and fire rescue personnel from all over North Central Florida to be able to make this event even bigger as we go into the next year. So I want to thank once again all of our member agencies, and thank you for coming out and showing your support. I would also like to advise everyone of our initiative going on at Butler Plaza. We are going to have our fundraiser activity going on down there. The University of Florida Police Department has already collected over $2,200 to go towards our function. And all of the money that we gain today and through the month of October will be donated to the Southeastern Healthcare Foundation at the University of Florida. This foundation is run by UF and by Shands, and all of the money that is collected goes into the Pink Heels Fund in the Southeastern Healthcare Foundation. That money is earmarked to only go to provide health care services for women who are battling cancer in North Florida. 100% of the money stays right here in our area. We hope you all come down and join us at Butler Plaza at 3 o'clock.
anybody affected with cancer, men, women, children, can sign the truck. It's free. You guys just have at it. It's important for a lot of the women that have signed it, just no doodling. You know, when you give it to a child, make sure they're signing somebody's name on there of importance. But have at it on the trucks. Please read the signatures. And what a humbling experience being here.